Interesting. Let's come to the Constitutional Amendment Bill number 10 of 2019.
Yes.
The Catholic Church is on record having stated that, having advised the proponents of Bill 10 to withdraw it with immediate effect. What is your reaction, really, to Bill number 10? What is your position? Maybe let me ask like that. What is your position? What are your thoughts on Bill number 10?
Bill number 10 is a shameful bill. Shameful. For many reasons. First of all, why is it that every administration that comes to State House wants to deal with the Constitution, change the Constitution in order to perpetuate themselves in power? This is wrong.
Is that the intention of Bill 10?
Yes, of course. I haven't finished. I have to start from the beginning. The Kenneth Kaundas of this world. In 1969, I was already studying theology in Kachebere Seminary there in Chipata. Okay? In 1969, this nation went to a referendum to abolish all other referenda. Why? Because the British had put in our constitution a proviso that if you want to change the constitution, an iota in the constitution, don't go to parliament, because parliament is partisan. You have to go back to the people. That is the referendum clause. The political leaders agreed. And then after independence, we were telling everybody, you know why we agreed to this? Because the British threatened not to give us independence. Now we are independent. We don't need the British. We have kicked them out. So let's get rid of it. There are very few people who are really literate, and they were also gullible. And you know, the independence euphoria. And these are our people. What they are saying is good for us. It was not. I went to vote together with my colleagues, the Zambians, because we were also mixed with Malawans and Mozambicans. The Zambians went to Chipata to vote. We said, we are going to vote no, because we were very much alive to issues of justice and peace. No. But we lost. We lost. From that time, my brother, we went down the slope. It was not only that there won't be any referendum in the future, but the party unilaterally declared this country in 1971 a one-party state. And that was, in 1973, it was fulfilled with the declaration of Choma Declaration. ANC was, some sort of disbanded and so on and so forth. And now, where are we? Harry Mwangankumbula always said, whatever happens, let us not go away from parliamentary democracy. Once we lose parliamentary democracy, then we're going into dictatorship and fascism, like it happened in Germany and in Russia. Now, that's it. So now they want again to figure with the constitution. What happened to Chiluba? He was saying, I'm listening to people. Until in the end, my predecessor, Kano Mazombwe, he was speaking on behalf of the Oasis Forum. The Oasis Forum, again, it was this kind of resistance and anger that was, building in the people. So then the Oasis Forum made a statement on TV. Mr. President, you have served for 2 terms. Go away now. No, I'm listening to people. No, you want to listen to people. There is a constitution in place. The time has come for you to go. That was MMD. Okay? Now MPF is doing the same. Tampering with the constitution in order to perpetuate themselves in power, not just the president. They will be remaining there to continue maladministration in this country. It is a shameful bill. But it is hidden. That Bill 10 is simply, they should have called it Bill's 3rd term. They want to give a 3rd term to Lungu. But he has already served the 2 terms, according to the Constitution. But they want him to serve. And not only that, my brother, a law that is made to benefit one person or to benefit a small group of people, or even a big group of people against others. It's right from the word go wrong. And that's what it is. What is hidden in that? And people fear. This fear must be expressed. What they see in that is not only to perpetrate Lungu in State House, but also it is designed in such a way that perhaps one person among those who are aspiring to become candidates will be disqualified. And this is criminal. So it is a shameful bill. It should be withdrawn. And let us go ahead, because this is wrong. And then, something unfortunate happened. I call it unfortunate because...
Just even before we can get to the unfortunate part, are you able to point, Bishop, where exactly Bill 10 proposes that it's going to perpetuate the stay of President Lungu in power, and the few that you're referring to? Is there any particular article within the bill that stipulates that?
It is in the Constitution. We are not constitutional lawyers, but we can read. The law says, anyone who has been elected twice as President of the Republic of Zambia, anyone, the same person who has been elected twice but sworn twice as the President of the Republic of Zambia, cannot qualify to go to another. He cannot run for another. He has served 2 terms. And this is what has happened to Lungu. He has served 2 terms. And so he is not eligible. But they want, you see, it says the time of nomination, those candidates who think they are eligible, they will start filing in their nominations. And then once this has been done, they close the nomination. Not so.
Yeah.
But then people who know that one candidate does not qualify will press in a petition with the Concord. They will press in a petition with the Concord. And if everything goes well, according to what we know, what is there, he is disqualified. That means the PF won't have a candidate, because once they have closed the nomination, you can't go back and say that we are going to nominate this person. No, it is too late. So we might be going, if everything goes well, we might be going to the polls with the PF without a presidential candidate. You see that? That is where it is. The question will be, have you been elected twice? Yes. Have you been sworn twice as president? Yes. It's a go. You don't qualify. But they want to make sure that he puts in his nomination. You cannot challenge that before elections. But after elections, you know what happens? There is someone there as incumbent. It will go on and on. You remember what happened to Mwanawasa when in 2001 that controversial election, which was contested by 3 candidates, the losing candidates. It took 3 years for the courts to come to the judgment. And when they came for the judgment, of course they judged in favor of the incumbent. Once you are there, you are very powerful. You can do whatever. So this is shameful. Anyway, just tangential to that. Her Honor, the Vice President, Ladyship Inonge Winner, said, and this is on record, said, support Bill 10 and we are going to stop the cadres from harassing people who are having peaceful meetings. This is a disgraceful statement by someone who is number 2 citizen in the Republic of Zambia. Why? Cadres are like the tail that wags the dog. They do all kinds of things, and those institutions that are supposed to discipline them, they are told not to. Why would the police be afraid of cadres? They are trained as police. And if the police are not there in good numbers, bring in the army. These people are criminals. Criminals who must be put behind the bars. But they are the people that are being glorified. And then it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because her ladyship should know that those cadres are not unbeatable, are not inconquerable. They can be. They can be, as it happened in Mufulira recently. They went to try and stop someone who was speaking on radio.